Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Lucky Wolf and today I'm playing some more VGC Regulation G on the VGC Regulation G Ranked Ladder, and yes, I'm going to be using SENTRET. There is a little bit of a backstory to this team, if you don't mind. If you don't mind, we're just going to get into some very recent Lucky lore, if you will. So, on stream, right? I'm streaming, I'm playing PokemonVGC on the Ranked Ladder. I am top 200. I'm like maybe 120 on ladder. Like nothing crazy, nothing crazy. I match into an opponent, right? Who's very close to my rating. Like maybe they're 117 or 130 or something. Like they're very, very close to my rating. And they are using SENTRET. And I get they lead SENTRET. And I get absolutely bodied, and that was their game to get into the top 100, and then I didn't get into the top 100. Like, later in stream, I did get into the top 100. I did get number 69 on ladder, nice, all that kind of good stuff. But I did lose to the SENTRET team, and I lost to SENTRET, so now I have to use it, because those are the rules. I don't make the rules, I do simply listen to the rules. So, what SENTRET wants to do here is we are Terra Grass so that we can avoid getting, we can go follow me and we can avoid getting spored and we can avoid getting rage powdered. We can click follow me, we can click knockoff, we can click endeavor, and we can click endure. So the whole thing is we can click endure, we live on sash, we get into trick room, we click endeavor, then we KO things with our Calyrex. That's like the very basic idea of this team. We do have safety goggles, nasty plot, foul play. Nasty plot into the foul play. Love that. For Farigiraf. We do have Life Orb, Raging Bolt, Terra Fairy. Assault Vest, Rillaboom. Pretty standard, except we are Terra Normal, so that we can avoid those big Astral Barrages if we need to. And then, check out this Grimmsnarl set. Oh, you can't. Oh, you can't because I'm in the way. Hold on. Better. Hold on a second. Better. So, we are Fake Out. We are Taunt. We are Spirit Break, and we are Misty Terrain. I actually love the Misty Terrain. Sometimes it's hard to know exactly when to click it, because a lot of times my opponents will have their own terrain, but if you can click Misty Terrain, that means you can dodge either spores or Will-O-Wisps with your Calyrex in Trick Room, and then you can just kind of hopefully start rolling from there with your Glacial Lances, and we are eject button. So the cool thing is, let's say we lead something like Calyrex Grimmsnarl or Giraffe Grimmsnarl, right? So with Grimmsnarl, maybe we click Fake Out, maybe we click Misty Terrain, maybe we click Taunt. Grimmsnarl gets attacked, we are forced out, so then we get to bring in either our SENTRET or another one of kind of like our Mons that can really abuse Trick Room, and we're just kind of set up to go from there. So this team has a lot of really, really fun tricks, and I really do want to give it a try. So, without further ado, let's hop into the first game. Alrighty, we are jumping on into game one, and my opponent is top 500 with the Brute Bonnet. That's really cool to see. Not only Brute Bonnet, wow, Heatran, buddy, it's been a minute! Top 500 with a very, very cool team, I really must say. Kudos to my opponent. Okay, so they do have the Bonnet, right? Huh. This is kind of an awkward one, to be honest. I'm looking, and depending, like, if their Flutter has Taunt, or if their Flutter has Trick Room, if their, Tornadus has Taunt, I'm trying to think, do I have a guaranteed way to get Trick Room up? I have Follow Me, plus my Horse, which I don't hate. That means I would be sacrificing SENTRET literally immediately. And then who do I bring in the back? Like, I think it's got to... Okay, hold on. Hold up, everybody. Hold. I have a plan. I'm not sure it's a good plan, and it's a horrible plan. And by that, I mean it's a horrible plan. And who? You. And I'll click done. I'm not super convinced about this one. I am really and truly not super convinced about this one. So the plan is to get Trick Room up, and then to get my Grimmsnarl in, and then we get to set up Misty Terrain, and then we get to click moves. You know? Who's that? With this could be way worse. Okay. Do I dare rip the nasty Terra Grass right here? Okay, Covert Cloak and Specs. Okay, so that means it should not be Taunt. That means it should not be Taunt. I've clicked it. I've clicked it. I've clicked it. I've clicked it. Or it shouldn't be Trick Room. If it's Specs Trick Room, Ladder do be Ladderin. Okay. That is absolutely fine by me. Okay. Still fine by me. And by fine, I mean a little bad. By fine, I mean bad. But this is maybe still okay. We'll see. Okay, you actually Terra, which is kind of fantastic for me. Hold on. We see the Terra Water come out. Okay. I go Terra Grass here. So the only reason that's not horrible, is because that means I can stomp on the Heatran. I don't think we saw an Air Balloon. I don't believe we saw Air Balloon, so this should mean I can stomp on Heatran, which is very good for me. Okay. Step 1, complete! Did I use my Terra on my Sentret? You better believe it, I'm all in! I'm all in! I'm gonna follow me and stomp. I think there's no reason I don't do this. I could click Glacial, but I don't know how far that gets me. Yeah, I'm gonna click Follow Me Stomp here. Okay. Is it Protect? Corride. Okay, are you really slow? Wait a second, do I just get KO'd to this? Wait a second! Wait a second! Do I just get KO'd to this? Pew! How slow are they? Nah. Let me click the horsepower button, and you're gone. +1, thank you. We're feasting! Yes! Okay. Okay, the game is far from over. The game is far from over. We can still very easily lose, but they use their Terra, which is huge here. I'll click Follow Me again. Like, I can get fancy. They should go for an attack here. They really should go for an attack here, but I don't think there's any reason for me to get fancy, and I click this. What? Nah. Nah. Isabella! Nah. We got to show off the Sentret! Yes! Okay, I'm really, really happy. So in that game, like, my opponent's in a bad spot, but to me, what they should do is I think they click an attack, hoping to KO my Sentret. If they have a multi-hit move, hoping to KO my Sentret, and then you can protect your Koraidon. That's another turn of Trick Room down. I don't get damage on your Koraidon. Like, it's gonna be tough though, right? Like, you're probably relying on a double protect, maybe triple protect. I honestly probably would have played it out, but they were in a bad spot. Okay, Sentret takes its first victim. Let's go. And like I said, my opponent was in the top 500. I'm not in the top 500. But my opponent was, so we got some tasty points. So let's jump into a game 2. Okay, that's a scary team for my opponent. Okay, that's a really scary team for my opponent. I might have to go Terra Dragon. Like, I will say this is this kind of matchup, just a matchup where my opponent can possibly click Fake Out or just click, like, Water Spout, or click a lot of damage. This is one that's very scary for me. This is definitely one that's very, very scary for me. So I wonder if I go Rillaboom. If they don't lead with Serena, this can at least threaten the Serena, I think. Or sorry, if they don't lead with Serena, then I can threaten them to have to swap their Serena in, which I kind of like. I do have Terra... I do have Terra Dragon, which might just have to be the way. Like, are we bringing SENTRET? Yeah. I mean, yeah. I might have to be you. This is so awkward. This is really awkward. My opponent has a really threatening team. This is not a matchup that I love. This is not a matchup that I love, and facing, Zamazenta like Amoonguss, I think it's a really, really hard matchup for the team. That is a fantastic league card. Kudos, opponent. Oh, also their trainer looks fantastic. Okay. The question is, do they have taunt? What if I just get immediately O-code? Okay. I think I have to cover if they have taunt. But then I lose... Huh, what is actually my best play? Is it worth it to just... Okay, I think you probably have to swap in your Serena here. Maybe not. Maybe they do have taunt. Maybe they do have taunt, and I should have just clicked the glide button. They didn't Terra, okay. Are they Covert Cloak? I should let SENTRET. I would know! Are they Covert Cloak on their Kyogre? Okay, so I think this has to be taunt coming out in that case. That's the only way this makes sense. I should have swapped. It's just like, if there's Specs Kyogre, then it gets really bad. Yeah, I should have swapped. Oh, I'm so mad. I had the giraffe in the back. I really, really could have there. Okay, I'm gonna click Glide. I'm gonna click Glide and Glacial. They don't have a great way to stop this. I still have a Trick Room Setter in the back. Oh, that would have been the perfect turn. Oh, that would have been such a good turn. I'm kind of mad at myself, but, like, if they swap in their Serena, okay, I go, okay. I go for Glacial here, and I get a, okay. Wait, you have to Terra. Wait, are you not clicking the Terra button? Are you Sash? We live another one on the, huh, wait, what? Hold on. I mean, that's a move you're allowed to click. I mean, I feel like you're not, if you go for the, I mean, that's, I mean, huh. I don't understand either plays for my opponent. Honestly, I could have played turn 1 really differently. As well. And it's Kyogre. Okay. What did I bring? If I can get SENTRET in, that's a sentence right there. If I can get SENTRET in, I think I'm in a fine spot. I can't protect. I am taunted. That's a problem. Is it worth sacrificing my giraffe here? I think I'm going to sacrifice my giraffe now. Because if I'm not taunted, simply the play is to protect, but I cannot protect. Yeah, knowing that they don't have Urshifu, I think I always just do this. It's good damage. Oh, you last respected into that? Okay. Okay. And we get to keep our giraffe. Okay. Interesting. Here I'm gonna follow me Trick Room, right? Is there any reason I don't follow me Trick Room here? Choice Band and Mystic Water. Okay. It's gonna come down to if we live. It's really gonna come down to if we live. They're gonna Terra. Let's see what the Terra is. Terra the Whale. It's gotta be water. Got to be water. Now they're banking on, do they hit their little moves? Do they hit their moves here? That's what it's gonna come down to. This state, oh, their choice banded, duh. Wait, they can't hit me. Wait. They can't hit my normal types. Draft! No, we're dead. Okay, this is actually still fine, I think. This is actually still fine, I think. I do have to click follow me, though. No, I think I lose now. I think I lose now, unfortunately. Let me think, actually. Does it come down to a miss? I think it might come down to a miss here. No, I don't think there's a way I can win. No, I don't think there's a way I can win. Oh, that was so close. I need to play differently turn 1. But it's just like, in closed team sheets, I haven't seen as many protects. I have not seen as many protects. Oh, I should have been... No, I can't endure it because of the last respects. Sorry, not protects. I haven't seen as many taunts. I have not seen as many taunts go out. So, and plus, thinking if they had Ursh in the back, if I get myself in a place where I'm low enough, and they get, like if there's specs and they click Water Spout there, no more rain, okay. If there's specs and they click Water Spout there, maybe I should, was there a world where I should have just stayed in? Was there a world I should have just stayed in there? I'm not sure. I think maybe there's a world I should have stayed in on the Ice Beam. I'm curious to see how much this Ice Beam does. Yeah, like maybe, a really good game to my opponent. Really, really good game to my opponent. I just need to play that turn 1 differently. Just knowing, obviously, knowing that they have the taunt, I think it's always worth it to sacrifice my Giraffe there. I think it's always worth it to sacrifice my Giraffe there, knowing that they have the taunt. But that's one closed team sheets kind of gets you. Unfortunately, SENTRET couldn't do the thing, but let's jump into a last game for today, and let's see if SENTRET can do the thing in this last game. Alrighty, third and final game for today, and we see the old pairing, we see the old pals. Chien-Pao and Dragonite. Okay, I do have a way to stop. Huh. This is an awkward one. This is a little bit of an awkward one. I think it maybe is this. Okay, so here's the thing. I like Giraffe. I like Giraffe plus... Giraffe plus... SENTRET, I think nearly guarantees me Trick Room up. But if they set up or they protect turn 1, it actually puts me in a really awkward spot because I don't have any of my Trick Room sweepers in. So it definitely gets awkward, but I'm gonna do this. And is it Rillaboom? I think it might be Rillaboom. Yeah, I don't love, like, so when I look at my opponent's team, if I can get into Trick Room and I can use my Trick Room well, I think I should be in a good spot. However, the trick is setting up Trick Room, because they have a lot of immediate damage output. They have Urshifu plus Chien-Pao, they have Horse plus Urshifu, and you can't protect against the Urshifu, you know, to get yourself in a better spot. So, I think this... Watch, I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong, but I feel like this guarantees me Trick Room a little bit. Okay. I am going to... Okay, it's Life Orb and Specs. Oh, we're in pain. Oh, we're in pain. Okay, but this should mean they have to attack or they're gonna trick. Is it trick Specs? Wait a second. That I'm Specs into follow me, which I am okay with. Which I am okay with, I think. But I'm gonna click Trick Room and follow me. I think. They really led damage. Wow! Wow! Sorry, Specs and Life Orb is wild. I have played against Specs... Trick Specs before. Like, recently. Oh, they click expanding. Okay. We get to live on our little sash. Whee! Good job, buddy. And now we get to get our horse in, right? Bah! They take some Life Orb chip. That's great. And they're locked in. They're also locked into Expanding Force. Yeah, it's Life Orb. Yep. They're also locked into Expanding Force, which is fantastic. We Trick Room. Okay. Do you think Hyper Voice plus Glacial KOs? Like, should I go Terra Dragon? Like, what if this doesn't KO? If this doesn't KO, I think I lose on the spot. They could also protect, but that's... Okay, they don't. Glacial. Okay, that's... Okay, horse. Horse, I believe in you. I've never believed in any horse as much as I believe in you. Nice, okay. Unfortunately, it's not a +1, but this is honestly... Sentret's Frisk went nuts here. That still does kind of a lot. The Frisk went nuts. We know it's... Well, we would have seen the Life Orb, but we know it's Specs, so I didn't have to Terra. Like, I didn't have to be scared to Terra, you know? Okay, that Mon has to Terra here, I think. Yeah, that Mon absolutely has to Terra. Should I foul play it? Maybe I foul... No, I don't need to foul play horse. I just do this. Oh. True. Oh. True. Okay, so we did go 2-1. The funny thing is, the one we lost was close-ish. I just needed to play differently. Like, the one we lost was completely my fault. The two that we won, like, we actually just kind of bodied. Like, that was wild. That was absolutely wild. Okay, I'll see you back in the team preview-y thingy, but it's not team preview, it's like the rental code. You know what I'm trying to say. I totally forgot to say in the beginning of the video, I will have the creator linked in the description down below. They have actually created multiple SENTRET teams. So if you want to use a SENTRET team, but you're looking at this team and you're like, I don't vibe with this team as much, there's 3 others. I believe they made 4 SENTRET teams, so please make sure to check them out. I would really, really appreciate it. Look, SENTRET's not gonna win every game, but, like, SENTRET actually did work. Like I said, the Follow Me was fantastic. The Follow Me was fantastic, and the, like, Frisk on ladder is so good, because I think if I don't know that there's Specs in that last game, I have to play it a very, very different way. So, knowing that there's Specs was so helpful, I just got to click my buttons. You know, I simply got to click buttons, and it felt really, really good. So this team was really fun, and I want to say thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy this content at any time, please feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. If not, there's exactly none of that, and I hope everybody has an absolutely amazing rest of their day. Okay, that's it from me. Bye!